So we're in the emergency department now. They found me, they got me a bed. Apparently, it's always a communication thing. They gave me a letter, they gave me everything so I could just come in, and I should have just been brought right in. Sheldon picked me up at 9:30. I think we got to the hospital at 10. And we waited for 2 hours now, it's 12 o'clock. I've never sat in a chair for 2 hours. The longest I've sat was 30 minutes. So there's a girl that goes back and forth, and or she'll ask, what you're here for. And I told them, showed her the letter. They're like, oh, okay, no problem, right away. And then we see other people going by ahead of us into the triage check-in thing. So finally we get to the triage. I give the girl the letter. She's like, oh, wow, no one told me. I'm like, yeah, no, I have no feeling in my butt, my lower waist. Everything's gone now again. I can move my toes. I can still lift my legs. But there's a different kind of numbness. I don't know why. Dr. Cool will probably say why. But so now she rushed, man. Like she was typing like crazy, and then they so what they did was I think they take shit seriously after that. So they put Sheldon down as emergency contact for right now. And then she told me to go over to the registration. We went to the registration. Before the girl asked me 2 questions, she came back out. They called my name. They rushed us through a back hallway to get us in here right away, and they got me in a bed. So big up to them for doing that for us right away. So yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting for Dr. Koo, which really is what I'm here for. I thought I was just here as a follow-up, right? So my issue is now waiting. If I was in the bed and I had to wait, I would wait, like for take care of the other people that are worse off than I am. But it was just sitting in the chair, like I've never sat for so long. So anyways, Sheldon just ran to use the washroom. He's been waiting for a while, but he didn't want to leave me alone. So yeah, we'll see what happens when Dr. Koo comes back. All right. So just a quick update. The nurse just came in and said they don't want me to eat or drink in case I go in for surgery. Unfortunately, he told me that after I ate. And yeah, that's Sheldon in the background, the hero boy, and him coughing. So yeah, the doctors know that I'm here, and they're just waiting. Whoever the doctor is the one that has to call Dr. Koo. Bureaucracy, they got to do things the right way, I guess. So nurse is Kyle. He was just here. Good guy. So we'll see what happens when the doctor comes back in. Sheldon's keeping me busy with electronics. So doctors came in and that's clear, man. That's like 4K. Doctors came in. He did the little testing thing. We were going to record it, but there's somebody else here. Privacy. So yeah, he's going to go tell Dr. Koo now, and then we'll find out what Dr. Koo wants to do. I know people watching these videos probably say, oh, but he looks okay. His spirits are up, and well, I got to keep myself up. And Sheldon's here, and we're like talking, and he tries to keep me laughing and keep my spirits up. So, so yeah, I'm trying. I'm keeping my mental state up, and kind of nervous as to what Dr. Koo's going to say, but yeah, let's just see what he says, and then we'll go from there.
You need to charge any of your devices now. Just
oh,
charge
okay.
them.
Not yet, but when
or your phone. That way, do you have an iPhone charger?
Yeah, they're pretty chargeable. We'll check it. Let me just trying to.
Okay. Check.
So they gave me something for pain, because the last time I had anything for back pain was early this morning back at the rehab center. And they took an IV up, and they also gave me, I don't know, man, whatever they gave me. I feel like I'm soaring like an eagle. Yeah. And they're going to give me something for nausea in case I need it, which I think I probably would with this heavy-duty painkiller. So we're just sitting here. The next step is just to go into the MRI. They're going to give me something to calm me down a little bit. with this medication, I probably won't need anything. I'm pretty flying right now. I think I'm even drooling, Sheldon.
Well, I asked for drugs and they didn't give it to me.
I
So
know Sheldon asked for drugs, they wouldn't give him any. It was funny. Sheldon doesn't be in the hospital much, so a buddy gave us a call button. Sheldon thought if something went wrong, he had to look out the door and go, help, help. The guy says, yeah, everyone will come, don't do that, because then all hands on deck will come running. I thought it was funny. Oh yeah, the nurse's name is, see, I forgot again. It's Kyle. I called him Charlie. Poor guy. He looked like a Charlie. And the doctor was Corey. Really nice guy. The doctor was pretty good. Good guy. So yeah, we're just waiting for the MRI. When it comes, I'll tell you about it. So we saw, Dr. Koo saw us a couple of times. He rushed us in and we got the MRI done. And then we just saw him again now. The MRI is clear. So as far as he's concerned, there's nothing in the neck that needs to be addressed. Thank God, because I did not want to have spinal surgery in my neck. And the lower back, he seems to think is okay too. So he's still kind of concerned about what this other issue is, and he's not sure what it is. Like, I'll tell you what he said to me. He said, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, no surgery. Bad news, we have to figure out what's causing the other issue. So he's going to go now. He's going to have neurology look at me. And they're going to keep me here overnight to do some tests tomorrow. He's going to call a whole bunch of tests. So basically, I'm sleeping here, and tomorrow I'm doing tests. And then tomorrow night, I'll probably be back. I'm hoping to be back at the rehab facility and continue rehab. Because I only have...
Stop itching your back.
Oh, Sheldon said to stop itching your back. No, he's telling me to stop itching my back. Yeah, I really want to get back to that rehab, see how far we can go in 3 weeks. If I can get to crawling, walking with a elbow crutch, and then using the wheelchair for long distance and stuff, and that's fine. And hopefully we're trying to do some kind of fundraising, see if I can get some private physio after I leave here. That'll help out Dr. Koo said, as far as regaining some of that neurological paths. So heavy physio is that's all I got to think about right now. So I'll post about that later on, the fundraising and all that kind of stuff, and about wheelchair and all that stuff. Right now my focus is figure out what's going on in the brain, and then go back to the rehab center and continue the exercises and stuff, the physiotherapy. So that's it for the night. Tomorrow I'll be at Markham Stouffville again. I don't think I'll be doing another video transferring. So I did one from here to St. John's, and then today Sheldon and Jen brought me from St. John's back here. So if I see you in the morning, it'll be when I'm leaving here. I don't know if I'm going back by ambulance or if Sheldon's coming to pick me up. Yeah, he says he'll come pick me up. So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow.